I'm Christine. How you doing? So as you've probably heard, I've been writing a book. The first draft of a book. But I've been writing it. It's been happening. I've been doing Februarimo. But the thing about Februarimo is that February doesn't have as many days as NaNoWriMo. So it's already fucked up. Right from the beginning, you know you're not gonna hit that 50,000 words unless you double up and do more than one day of writing a day. I've had a fairly busy month. Oh, it's the first time I missed a day. I missed a day and I haven't been able to have a double day to catch up with that day. So I'm just one day behind on the schedule. But the thing is, I'm already gonna have 2 less days in the month, and November, is there 30 days? November. The problem with that rhyme, 30 days, September, April, May, and November, is that I can put in any month into that stupid rhyme, and it rhymes. What can I tell you about the book? I'm at 77,000 words. Today, I'm finally having a writing day for myself. My goal today is to hopefully do my double day, so I'm at least on the regular schedule. I've been in a part of my book that's not as cheery as other parts, and it's just been slowing me down. I've been finding it harder to spit up the words that I want to put out there, and that part of the story is not fun to write. Just want to be done with it. Get to the next part, and I don't want to skip it and come back to it because then I'll have to come back to it. Gross. So I'm pushing through it. What I was doing today, because I was kind of getting stuck on how I wanted my timeline to flow, is I printed out a bunch of calendars and I've been kind of jotting out how my story happens on the calendar year, and it's been helping. I got a few questions about what program I write in, and I know authors use Scrivener, so I have Scrivener, and I used Scrivener back in 2013 when I started writing a different book. I knew how to use Scrivener then. I was using it fine. I liked it. Now, when I started word vomiting this story, I was in Pages, which is, if you don't know, the Mac version of Word, except it's way better in my opinion. It was like $20 and it's the same thing. Back to my story, I was throwing it up in here, and then I went to switch to Scrivener, and then I was like, whoa, I don't remember how to use this. And I'm sure it's very easy to use, and I just would have to take like 20 minutes and be like, oh yeah, this is how this works. But I don't want to do that. I didn't want to divide my thing into chapters yet. I just wanted to throw up the story. And this is my plan now. Once I get past the first draft, as I go through and edit the second drafts, I'll move them chapter by chapter into Scrivener. I don't know if that's a shit plan because, again, I can't remember how Scrivener works. But this is working for me right now. I know Scrivener has a thing where you can write notes on all the different chapters and stuff you want to add, but what I do is I have another document, it's just called Outline, and it's not really an outline, all it is notes. Random thoughts I have, names of people, I just put them over there so I don't forget anyone's name. Hashtag organized. What other struggles have I been facing with the writing lately? Other than the missing a day thing? Gilmore Girls. Gilmore Girls is like actual crack. I don't understand it. I love Gilmore Girls. I've already watched it. I blew through it not last year, the year before last year, 2014. It was amazing. Brilliantly written. It's brilliant characters. I love it. The revival's coming. I just got the craving to watch it again. And I watched the pilot, and then I watched the next episode, and then I watched the next episode, and before I knew, all I could think of was Gilmore Girls. And when I had time where I should be writing, I was like, but Gilmore Girls, but Gilmore Girls, but Gilmore Girls, but Gilmore Girls. And it's not like other shows. It's all I can think about. And I know that's what you think when you binge watch other shows. It's not the best way to describe it. It's hard. I don't know how to describe it. I don't know how to describe it. It was literally an all-consuming obsession. I needed to go back to my computer. I stopped reading Harry Potter because I was just watching Gilmore Girls. I've had trouble reading because now that I've got Gilmore Girls and I'm trying to write, so when I have my spare time now, I only use it to write and not to read, and I have to read and I have to listen to audiobooks, and there's so much to consume, and Gilmore Girls is so beautiful. But today, since it's a writing day, I'm not allowing myself to watch any Gilmore Girls because I know I'll just be sucked in to watch forever. Yesterday I was editing and I took a break to have a snack, and I was like, oh, I'll just watch 15 minutes of a Gilmore Girls episode and then pause it and come back another time. I was there for an hour with a cookie. I had a cookie and then sat and watched Gilmore Girls for an hour. Gilmore Girls is amazing. Anyway, my story, that's what we were talking about, writing. I'm excited to keep plowing through this tougher section so I can get through to section I want to write. I think this book's gonna be like 160,000 words or more. And then when I go through it and edit it, maybe things will be taken out. But my first draft, because I just have to write everything I have in my head, so I know everything that happens, and then I can pick what doesn't belong when I go through the second draft. Does that make sense? Am I just rambling today? I feel like this is a very rambly writing vlog. I'm sorry. What else is there? You guys know the song, Princess? Why do you want to marry me? Because you're beautiful. Yeah, but what else? What else is there? What else is there? This isn't my idea. Na-na-na-na-na-na. I'm getting off topic again. I usually share a song with you from my writing playlist. Just call me angel, a morning angel. You like that one? Just touch my face when it's beautiful. I think the first time I heard it was Charlie's Angels, which is a classic childhood movie for me. Some people have been asking me, what age is this book for? I don't like setting ages for books. I mean, it's not like for 7-year-olds. The lead character's 20. All ages can read it. It's not like an erotica novel, so it's fine. I guess that's it. I hope anything you're working on is going well. Keep on keeping on. Just keep swimming, swimming, swimming through the parts that you don't want to write so you can get to the good parts. La la la. La. Just call me angel of the morning angel.